Well met, Dragon Council. We are on the final 30 minutes of the Deluxe Dragon Chair campaign. We are fully funded. We have our executive chief, head of the Dragon Council backer, but there are more spots on the Dragon Council if you want to get the campaign exclusive price for the chair. So if you're watching this later, sorry guys, price is going up. But if you got 30 minutes and you're waiting on it, now's the time. But Jody, Clint, it was great seeing you. We just got back from Gen Con.
Yay! Yes, it was so good to see you and so many people who have, joined us on this journey, not just by backing the campaign, but by helping us spread the word with their likes and their shares, reviews. We've got all sorts of cool things that we can go through. We won an award. So we had a great time at Gen Con. It's always never enough time, especially with you, because we love you and we spend so much time with you and we don't get to see you in person. So anywho, but yeah, this is the last half hour of this campaign for the Deluxe Dragon Chair. Thank you so much for joining us if you're joining us live. And oh, yay! The Demery family came by. They have a YouTube video on our channel now that talks about their history with us, which is a lot of fun for me at least to watch. So I hope you'll check it out. And they sat in the chair and they really enjoyed it. And they have 2 of our tables so far, with more to come.
Now it's a competition, right? Now you got to game the games. Who has the most?
They have 2 first tables.
That's right. Yeah.
The very first game table we ever made, and the first Tablezilla ever made, because Josh said his table wasn't big enough.
And that was a challenge for Clint. I was like, oh, really?
Well, I mean, that speaks to the quality, because you've got your number 1 customer is still a fan and still tuning into your campaign. So that's pretty awesome. So let's show some pictures from Gen Con, because I think it was fun. Here's you guys packing up before you're leaving from the warehouse, getting all the good stuff to go.
Yeah, and I'm going to say real quick, this is the group is named Exodus Works. They're here in Hickory, and they help us load and unload every single time. They kind of help with like big furniture moving stuff. They'll do local deliveries, that kind of thing. They know how to move our tables, and they do it so fast, like so much faster than us over 50-year-old people can do. So they get it done fast, and they're a big help to us. So we love saying thank you to them. Thank you, Exodus Works. We love you.
Oh, that is awesome. And day 1 Gen Con with some fans playing. So it looks like you've got not only a Dragon Chair, but tell us about the bottom left photo. What's going on there?
The bottom left photo is a picture of our banquet game table that was in the Sirenscape booth, which got a lot of eyes on it because it was on the way from the exhibit hall to Lucas Oil Field. And the people there are one of our booth helpers, Parker. He's also like one of our Uber fans for Savage Worlds, and I'll say Uber friends, because he also does unboxing videos, and he just does everything he can to support us there. And then of course Daryl with Pinnacle is sitting there. He was about to run them through a Deadlands Dark Ages demo, which we were running all weekend long for Pinnacle. So lots of people, I think like 200 people at least, got a first taste of that setting and got to, if you were new to Savage Worlds, you got a 1-hour chance to try the system. But we got to have our banquet game table out there. So many people got to see it and play with it. And let me tell you what, it came back covered in like soda or something. Like, oh, people really used that table, and it's fine. It cleaned up in like 10 minutes. Soap and water, that's all it needed. It was fine. So I love that opportunity. Can't wait to work with the Sirenscape people again. And the people who gamed at those tables, they got to have like a personal DJ for their game using the Sirenscape music. That's so cool. So that was one of the cool things that we got to do at Gen Con. I also, at the bottom, have a picture with one of our table owners when they come by the booth and they say, "We have one of your tables." And we go, "Of course we remember you." No, sorry, I don't remember everybody. Sorry at this point. But we love it when you come by and you say that you have one of our tables. And then they showed a picture of one of the games on their tables. We call those baby pictures in our office.
Aww.
Love seeing baby pictures of the tables. We want to see our babies in your house, and we want to see you enjoying them and having a good time. So sorry, family, I don't remember your name, but that's fine too. You probably didn't want to be outed on, the internet. But thank you for stopping by and posing for a picture with me at the booth and showing off your beautiful game table, and just telling us about the fun that you're having with our tables. That's what we want for people to enjoy with our tables, is family time, friend time, that kind of thing. Speaking of friend time, up at the top, you see like all these faces that are crowded together. After load in, we have sweated. The hall is not air conditioned. We've been unloading heavy tables and setting things up. And then there's also the Pinnacle staff had come in, a large number of them. So we got everybody together for lunch at one of our favorite restaurants, Shapiro's Deli. So this was one long monster table with like 25 people sitting at it. And all plans that we had made for that afternoon's lunch of like, we're going to talk serious business, didn't happen. We were having too much fun catching up. So that's that. And then the last picture there, that's me with Jeremy, who is the head of our Dragon Council, and also CEO of VFI Asia, a fulfillment company. So so much fun to get to know Jeremy this weekend. Let me tell you, guys, he is hot. Can I just say, he's really cute. He's taken ladies. Sorry about that. But he's a lot of fun to hang out with. And he made our dragon chair look great. I think we have another one of those pictures.
Let's see. I do love the dragon like that. That's pretty cool. I was showing these out because the advertising company did a great job on these. Let's see. Do we have? Oh, tell us about the award as long as we're on this picture.
Right. I'll toss this one over to Clint. Let him talk about it.
So I'm just standing in our booth, working hard like I always do when Jody's not there. And up walks Mike from Gaming Trend, and he's like, want to stop by, say hi, thing. It was great, Also wanted to give you this, and hands me this small plaque. Best of Gen Con 2024 from Gaming Trend for the Dragon Chair. And for those who know me, you understand the meaningful of. I was just stunned, and I didn't know what to say. I was blown away.
I just think that it's great that, getting to meet and hang with Jody and Clint wasn't in the pledge level, but the two of our backers got to come and meet you guys and hang out at Gen Con. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 3 of them. Actually, I think all 4 of them we saw at Gen Con. So and I mean, all 4. Like that. If anybody else was running a campaign, they'd be like, only 4 backers, you people. Poor things. But we are thrilled to have 4 backers. We might get more before the end of this live stream. You can join us. It's not over yet. But we're thrilled to have you, and we have met you. We know you. Thank you so much for supporting us. We think you're getting a great deal on what's going to be a new thing for our company, the Elite Gaming Furniture. So it was really, really amazing for Gaming Trend to showcase us as one of their best of Gen Con 2024. By the way, Gaming Trend is celebrating their 20th year of existence. Can you believe it? Like, they're a really prestigious internet review and news company, and they chose us. I'm flattered. I'm really very flattered. Thank you.
Oh, that's really cool. You guys deserve it. So if you missed the last stream we did, we showed off a brand new ottoman, which you got to put up your feet at Gen Con. Those are pretty amazing. They're big. This is not a tiny little footstool. It's a legit Ottoman Empire size ottoman. It is awesome, and pretty sturdy too. I think if you wanted to use that as seating itself, it's really sturdy and very comfortable. So I think that's my new favorite thing. The chair was amazing, but I mean that ottoman is quality. So we got some really fun pictures of people doing. How many people did the Nemesis finger bridge? It is
power pose. The power pose was everybody's favorite, and that's Mikey Mason, a friend of ours who's a musician and an artist. We hope that you'll find him out and listen to his songs, especially Best Game ever. It's so funny. You've got to listen to that. But lots of people chose the power pose. They wanted to be the ultimate evil GM, or the, like, come hither kind of like, I can't wait to just, like, lay this out for you. And that is our head of the Dragon Council enjoying himself in our dragon chair with the
see how big that ottoman is? It's really big. It's really nice.
It is big, and we have it in the showroom cam down there too, so we can ask our camera lady to go around and show off some of those features a little bit too, so that you can see that perspective wise you can't really get a feel for it until you're there. But truly, I sat on it with like 2 or 3 other people several times over the weekend and had a chat, because somebody could sit in the chair, I could sit on the ottoman, somebody else could sit on the ottoman. 3 people are sitting down on these 2 pieces of furniture. And now we have our model spreading out and showing off just how comfortable it is.
Well, so it's got the same velveteen roping around the edges. It's got the same dragon print embossed on the leather. It's got the same hand-nailed nails and the same great structure underneath. So it is a substantial and cool piece of furniture. So the another familiar face, Savage World's friend.
James Smith is one. So I'm just gonna, and then there's Alex. These are all people I know. And if you've come to Gen Con and you've seen me a few years, hopefully I know you too. And there were a few times people came up to the booth and I'm like, you look familiar, but I can't place you quite yet. And sometimes it's because they're kids that I've seen grow up.
Okay.
So
I knew you when you were 12 and now you're 25.
That's right. So James is not one of those kids. He has kids of his own, but James is one of our Savage Worlds ace licensees. He runs a podcast with a great actual play of Savage Worlds, running Savage Pathfinder. And he was there with another company as well. Arkenforge, yes. Thank you, Clint. I was like,
James had one of the unluckiest Gen Cons when things come in 3, and I felt so bad for him, but at least he got to enjoy sitting in the chair.
Right.
Good consolation. And this is Alex, the #1 marketing guru at BackerKit, who got a chance to sit in the chair too. So thanks, Alex. We appreciate all the work you do for us, buddy.
Yes, and he does some great social media classes with BackerKit too. So those are free. Go to BackerKit, look for their classes, take his classes, take Crystal's classes. They're really good. And I was telling BackerKit folks that Landauer and I watch these classes too. Like, you can always pick up reminders, if not new tricks of, oh yeah, we should be doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then Egg Embry. So this is a review that he did for us on the In-World RPG news that he does every week. He does a kind of an RPG crowdfunding news roundup, and he chose us. And this is part of his review there. And he was just so flattering to put us into that. That's normally just RPGs. Like, he is just talking about the latest thing from Coyote and Crow, which is well deserved. Go check it out. But he put us first in his lineup, and I'm so thrilled with that. He really enjoyed sitting in the chair, and what it says there is, he was saying that he's 5'10", and he sat in the chair and his head did not go over the back of it. That's a big deal. If you're a big guy who's tall, you can sit in this chair and not feel like you're perching on the edge of grandma's like tea set here. This is not something that you have to be careful with. This is sturdy furniture that you're going to enjoy and be comfortable in.
Good stuff.
I think that's it. I enjoyed the fact that I love it when people sat in the chair, because that was what it was there for, and that's what I loved. Is it's not just the fact of, wow, that looks good. It was the reaction when they sat in and they went, oh wow. And it's super comfortable too. And I had so many guys, like, I mean, Egg made that comment, but so many others, like 6 feet plus, who sat in the chair and went, wait, here's a chair I can sit in, and my head actually hits the back of the chair instead of like going over the edge. Yeah.
I mean, I think I didn't get a chance to nap in it, but I think it'd be a great napping chair, because the wings are substantial. They're not just decorative. I mean, you can really get your whole head in there, and it supports everything. So it's very nice. I think like one of the fun new videos you guys debuted today, which is, I mean, maybe if you have one, you might need two, because you know, whoever gets to claim it, it might be their chair. But we got a really cute video that nope, that's my chair video. So let's play that now before we check out the campaign page. So
I love that video. Just those guys had so much fun filming that, and the production crew had fun doing it too. But it's like, yeah, what do you do if you have one chair and everybody fights over it? You get two of them, right?
Yeah, but I think the really nice thing to notice there is just how much. I mean, that guy was sitting sideways in the chair, and there was still like 7 or 8 inches of just unused cushion. And I mean, you might be able to snuggle in a chair too. Like it's, you know, it's big enough for two. But Clint, is there an industry like sizing on this chair? Like, is there a you know? And then it's a decent size, right?
That's the frustrating part about the furniture industry, is there is very little standardization for anything. It mostly comes up when I talk to people about finishes, where people would look at our cherry finish and might say, well, that's a mahogany, red mahogany. It's like, could be for somebody else, who knows, you know. But no, it's I just went for a size that I mean, honestly, I went for a size that would work for me.
Nice.
You know.
And you know, you don't have to be a big person to enjoy this. Josh Demery, that was in the chat earlier, his wife Deb is a petite lady, and she sat in the chair. You can see her in the video that we have on YouTube. She was like, this is comfortable for both of us. Like, I can sit here and my arms are on the armrests, and I'm enjoying this. This is just so relaxing, so comfortable. So all ages, all sizes sat in the chair and just went, ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's part of why the throw pillow is included with the chair, because if you're not as tall and you need a little bit more back support or something beside you, you've got the throw pillow to you know, fill in that and make it as, you could put that wherever you need it to be, as comfortable as you want it to be.
Well, and the great thing about the throw pillow and the cushion you sit on is they're both reversible. So they've got the dragon hide on one side, and then that very nice, soft, super plush material on the other side. So one, like they let air in and out easily, but two, they're just very comfortable. When you have your choice of what you want to sit on. Do you want the nice leather, or do you want the, you know, super soft? What is that material, Jody? Do you know?
Oh, that is velveteen. So that is the same commercial velveteen that we use on our tables. So here you can see, like behind me, the play area of our tables has the same velveteen. It has a very short pile to it, so it's not going to be super thick. It's not going to make anything like bounce, really. But at the same time, it's so nice to touch and play with. We have people say that they play with the fabric, and they make designs in the fabric too. You can do that. It'll brush one way and then the next. By the way, check out that cool dragon skull that somebody made for us. Isn't that cool? Landauer made that for us. But yeah, the commercial grade velveteen, it is stain resistant, it is rip resistant, and it is fade resistant. Now the leather, you don't want to put in the sunlight for very long. That'll fade over time. But the fabric is fade resistant and stain resistant. What can I say? With our game tables, we have tested it with pizza and salsa and all the things that gamers eat when they're playing games. And it cleans up just no problem. It's so easy. And then we've also got the rip resistant. So somebody was like, well, my cats would make short work of that. And I was like, actually, whatever. Like we had like an old top that we were going to toss because it doesn't fit any of the tables and that kind of thing. The girls, our daughters, were like, hey, can we cut it up with box cutters? We're like, go to town, have fun with it. They couldn't. they had to pick up the fabric and push it from underneath with the box cutter to be able to cut through the fabric. So I'm not going to put it past a cat, because cats, right? Cats, they will do something to your table. But I think that it will hold up to a lot of cats and a lot of kneading the dough. It will work. It'll be fine. Cats love the fabric. They love to lay in it. You have to watch out for the hair. Use a lint roller. It'll be fine.
We've got just over 10 minutes left on the campaign page. So let's run through just what people can back for on the page. So the Deluxe Dragon Chair, it comes in red or black, your choice. The Dragon Mark is an optional upgrade, so you can have that gorgeous dragon stitched into the back of the chair, the back face of the chair, or the pillows. So that's pretty awesome. And so the headed dragon console, this one's taken, but the Council Dragons, there's still some time on the Council Dragons. The price now is $6,000 during the campaign, but it was going to go up at retail afterwards. So final minutes to snag one. But it is a gorgeous chair, and then the upgrade is only $300 to put in the pledge. But if you're a fan of the campaign and you want to get in, we also have the personalized dragon logo dice bag, which holds over like almost 200 dice, right? We said like what, 140, 170, 183 dice. So it's very nice. It has also a nice velveteen interior and then a kind of an industrial but soft outside, so it holds that stitching, and it looks, you can be a dice goblin too. So they're pretty awesome. Thank you for this, Jody. Also, Norse Foundry, our friends at Norse Foundry, do an amazing Dragon logo Norse Foundry aluminum dice set, which comes in its own case. And but the chair also, pillows are separate. You can pledge for the pillows and the seat cushions in case you've got chairs that you want to put the dragon seat cushions on. They're also with your table or your chair. Those are pretty cool too. I got to sit on those at your booth, and they're pretty nice. I was very impressed with the level of comfort you could give with a cushion on top of the.
Yeah, they're what, 2 inches thick or 2.5 inches thick.
Yeah.
They are a good thickness, and they don't sink. Like you can sink into them. They're comfortable, but you're not going to feel the wood underneath because they're cushy. They're cushy for your tushy.
If you guys are seeing this later, come check out the campaign page. We've got reviews up. This one's from our friends at Gaming Trend, but another cool people who just saw the chair, decided they needed to do some video of it, and some famous faces also have gotten to sit in the chair. So it's been a pretty amazing campaign. So thank you guys and gals for reaching out, making it happen. I'm very excited that Carolina Game Tables is extending their line from already amazing, but also gorgeous and appropriate for the home game tables. Like this doesn't have to be the game table for the garage, because it is something that you can be proud that is in your dining room and stands up to all that use. I was very excited to see that you guys are doing, you have a new upgraded the number of leaves that you guys are doing on the top of the tables. So that's going forward. That's really exciting too. I think you're going to a 3-leaf system for the larger tables.
Yeah. So it's going to be that much easier to pick up and move. And we still generally recommend 2 people move it, just so you aren't dragging things. And until you get a feel for it, just don't hurt your back. Use 2 people. Then after you've gotten comfortable with it, you might be able to move it yourself. I did it earlier tonight to show off the table that we have in the live stream. I moved all 3 of those leaves by myself, and it was fine. So,
well, so again, this is handmade chair in America, American-owned family. That's the best thing ever, and hopefully available by Christmas. So if you guys want to get in it, now's the time. But I think what we want to show you is inspired by one of our friends who does some really good Barry White inspired videos. We've got the smooth remix video we're going to show you before we say goodbye. But hear that.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I love the way you look.
So if you love the way this chair or those tables look, guys, look up Carolina Game Tables. They are the first gaming table company to take a table to Kickstarter, setting off an entire industry of its own with lots of other great options. But I think you guys are the best option. Their streamer table is like the industry standard. It's used by all the people you expect to see on streaming. Carolina Game Tables is the one to pick. And I've got the chance to stream from one myself, and they're pretty amazing. And this chair is a great new addition to the line. And I can't wait to see what you guys do next. I think it's fantastic during this campaign that you not only are releasing the black and red chairs with those ottomans. I'm really excited about those because, I mean, I want the ottoman for the chair just because they're very functional, but like my friends can sit on it when they come over. So I'll make that concession. Like I still get to sit in the dragon chair, but you know, you can have the ottoman. So the any final words from Jody or Clint on the campaign or anything else?
I mean, look for other things from us in the future, but it might be a while. Give us a chance to recover from Gen Con, from running the campaign. Clint has so many cool ideas because he is my main designer, for Carolina Game Tables. He is also the rules guru. That's the informal title for Savage Worlds. He's just a font of creativity. So he has lots of cool designs that we should be bringing to Carolina Game Tables elite game furniture line. Started here with the Deluxe Dragon Chair. So if you're watching this later, please check out the link below. We'll put that in there to our website. Check out the other tables and chairs that we have. If we don't have it, email us and say what you want, because we are not going to be able to do the same thing for everything. We don't do custom to a point, but we do think that we have designs that can fit just about most people's budgets and most people's desires, what they're looking for their tables and chairs. So that's the main thing for our company, is we are game tables for real life. And now we have these Deluxe Dragon chairs starting off. The kind of the top of the line chair that really is the statement piece, and it's a piece of art to set off your game table or your living room or whatever it is that you think you can picture that for. It's going to draw people's attention, and it's going to make them sit up and go, wow. And you will command instant respect when you GM or get a dungeon master from this chair. So that's all I can say is thank you so much for helping us get here. We've been around for more than 10 years as of this video, and there's no end in sight for us. We love it.
That's so exciting. And then if you're seeing this video later and you need some more time to plan on such a large purchase, whether it's a game table or a Deluxe Dragon chair, just get in touch with Carolina Game Tables. They will tell you where and when and how you can purchase. And do you guys know the next convention you're going to be at? Is that already on the books, or do you know yet?
We will be attending at Gamehole Con in Madison, Wisconsin in October. We will not be showing any tables there, but of course we'll have the information with us. You can stop us and go like, so what is the finish that you use on your tables? We know this. We can answer this. We can tell you how sturdy they are. We'll talk your leg off. I mean, really, it's like, you just give us a chance. We will talk about it. So that is our next show. And then the show after that we are bringing game tables and chairs to is PAX Unplugged in December in Philadelphia. So we hope that we'll see you at one of those. Please stop us and say, hey, I just saw you online and I see you now, and I just wanted to say hi. We try to be actually, we had somebody at Gen Con tell us, you guys are so approachable. And I love that. That's such a compliment.
I mean, you're so approachable. I decided to get a job with you guys and work with you at Pinnacle. I mean, like, I am part of the web that got captured by the amazing Black family. So we appreciate that. Again, you guys are one of the pillars in the industry. I just love that you're bridging fine furniture, American made, with the RPG and board game industry. So you're special people, and no one else deserves. I mean, not no one else, but like, you guys deserve the success that you guys are having on the Carolina Game Table side. It's really great to see that a brand new cool thing is coming into existence, and it's really awesome. I mean, the fact that like the top writers at the top gaming publications for like gaming and RPG gaming both got to sit in the chair, and one of them is taking one home, and some of the other industry luminaries and cool like king of nerds have all got to sit in the chair and love it. So pretty awesome that you can do something so cool that everyone took notice of. So very excited to see where this takes you guys.
That's right. Join us as the kings and queens of nerds.
Right. Well, folks, we really appreciate you joining us. It's been a great campaign. Thanks for making the dream a reality. and I can't wait to see what you guys do next. But I think there's just like 10 seconds left, and then the campaign's done, but the story continues. So catch you guys at CarolinaGameTables.com. You can see their whole line of luxury and awesome game tables. And and Hannibal wants to say hi too. I know. Come here, buddy.
Oh,
say
let's
hi.
see the Pupper.
Oh, Pupper, say hi.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes. Say hi. Look over here. Look at
I
the
mean, I
camera.
talked about seeing kids grow up, but I've also seen your puppy grow up too. So
I know. He was like this big on camera the first time I put him on camera, and now he's like, I don't understand who you're talking to, and why am I in the room and like no one else is here. So I can't. You can't explain streaming to a dog. But the folks, the campaign is done. We appreciate all the backers. Get another email info at Carolina Game Tables if you have any questions. Check out all the tables. They're pretty amazing. The fact that like the who's who of gaming all have these. There's a certain one in a certain boardroom at a company we can't mention, but they might be like the biggest ever in gaming. Like they have this in their boardroom.
There are certain conventions that are owned and have these in their conference rooms, and there are certain really big name companies that have these in several conference rooms. I believe they bought 7 of our tables. So yeah, like we don't brag about those, and also we don't have the rights to use their names, so we're not going to. But you stop us and talk to us. Cool. We're not live. Like we'll tell you.
We'll spill the beans. Well, so if you get a chance at PAX, that sounds like a really great place to see if your derriere is as cushioned and delightful in this chair as mine was. It's a great time. It's a great chair. Great tables. Thank you both. And with that, I think we'll sign off. And everybody else is catching this later at CarolinaGameTables.com if you want to get your hands on a Deluxe Dragon Chair in black or red, or one of the growing line of game tables now with 3 leaves for the covering, which is even easier. 2 is great, but 3 is better. And so we appreciate everybody. Other than that, see you at GameholeCon, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So cheers, folks.
Thank you, Landauer.
Thank you. Bye.
We're gonna show you the video one more time. It's just really cool.